What would the Bible say about religious freedom?
It depends on where you go in the Bible. So if you're looking at like when Israel is a nation and they're living under the laws of Moses, God says like there will be no idolatry. He commends kings for going and tearing down altars and statues of pagan gods. So in that sense, in Israel, there's not a lot of religious freedom outside of what God has ordained. But then fast forward in the Old Testament, when they go off into exile, God's not like, hey, you're going to Babylon, tear down all their gods and rip down all their statues. He's like, no, you're going to a different culture. You need to seek the peace of the city. You need to take care of your families and multiply and grow gardens and do things to benefit the city, but you're under their framework now. So you worship God, you follow your conscience, but you're not going after them. And if, by the way, they come to like Daniel and say, you have to pray to the king, Daniel says no, and he's persecuted for it. But when you come to America, things are different because we live in a self-governing republic that's under a constitution. But under self-government, we're allowed to make our own laws, and we covenant together in a system that says we have religious freedom. A government can't come and take that away because it's a God-given right for me to exercise conscience. And by the way, as we vote and as we govern ourselves, we get to determine the moral framework of the place that we live. We get to determine the ethics that we want in our law. And as Christians, we should want the laws of nature and nature's God, as it says in the Declaration of Independence, to be birthed in our society. We want to follow the design of our God in society because that's what's going to lead to blessing. But at the same time, it doesn't dictate how someone is to worship their God.